to everyone, and welcome to Darrenyan News, brought to you by the Darrenyan News and Media Bureau. Today is December 28, 2014. I am George Lucas, your newscaster for today. Now, our headline. Darren's first major concert in the U.S. This coming December 28, Darren will have his first major concert in the U.S. entitled Holiday Rock, which will be held in Redland, California. This is an appreciation for the kind support of his U.S.-based fans who followed him with votes in the Voice Kids Philippines. The concert also aims to thank his father's hometowns, Muñoz, Nueva Ecija, Philippines, for their tremendous welcome and enthusiasm. Darren wishes to give back by support his fellow school kids get the education they deserve. This is through this concert benefiting the Muñozonian USA Bridge to the Education program, which provide financial support for the schooling expenses of the serving students. Darrenatics from UPLB want Darren to perform at the UPLB Fair. UPLB Darrenatics requested the assistance of the Darren's defenders worldwide to help them gather comments on the plan to have Darren guesting and performing at the UPLB Fair on February 2015. The said event is considered one of the most significant events at UPLB. This only shows that Darren has a great influence even among our intellect and high-caliber students from the UP system. Darren's working holiday. Although Darren is having a reunion with his relatives in California and enjoying the holiday season, he is busy rehearsing for his two concerts in the U.S. These two concerts are his first two major concerts to be held in Redland and San Bernardino, California on December 28 and December 29, respectively. After which, Darren would go back to Canada, which again he will have two more concerts, one in Toronto and the other one is Ottawa. After which, Darren will be going back to the Philippines. He is expected to go back in the Philippines either at the end of the first week of January to attend his various commitments and events for 2015. Now for the lighter side of the news. I will give you Laura to give our lighter moments for today's news.
Good day to everyone. This is Laura. Now the news. iPhone for Darren. This Christmas, Darren is happy to receive a gift. It's an iPhone latest model, the iPhone 6 Plus. The said Christmas gift was proudly shown by Darren in his IG posting. Aside from the iPhone, Darren also received assorted shoes and shirts. In one of the video released, Darren even said, "May pang-concert na ako." Who is that girl? Finally, an answer for those fans who have been asking who is the girl with Darren. There was a picture that has circulated in the fan page where Darren is shown with a young, beautiful girl together with his father. There was even an IG posting of a funny picture of the girl with Darren and his dad. The Darrenatics Global Elite identified the girl as Julie, who is the daughter of the Canadian producer. According to the Darrenatics Global Elite, Julie supposed to have a duet with Darren. However, the parent did not agree with the proposed number in the said concert.
Thank you, Laura. Now the next news. The Boys Black audition. Last December 27, Darren made a surprise appearance at The Voice. Darren pretended to do a blind audition, to the surprise of the judges. Both Leah and Sarah turned their chair at the same time. Apple and Bamboo did not. Bamboo already knew it was Darren, and he deliberately did not turn his chair. However, he told Darren that he was just teasing him. Darren at Singing Bee. Darren and the other TV kids guested at the Singing Bee last December 25, which was aired at 11:10 a.m. Laika sang during the opening of the show and did not participate anymore at the competition. Darren was able to stay and challenge the previous winner. Unfortunately, Darren lost, but all is well. After all, it's just a game. Watermarks of Darren's pictures and events becoming an issue. Lady Ishka, Supreme Acolyte, speak out on the watermarkings of Darren's pictures and events becoming an issue. In case fans have not noticed, watermarking are becoming bigger and bigger to the point that the pictures is almost overwhelmed. Facebook has been created with one purpose, and that is sharing. All pictures and videos and other information published in the Facebook could be copied and shared. It is understandable that people who have taken these pictures or event want to be credited. With so many fan pages and fans of Darren sharing and copying, it would be impossible for it to be regulated. Lady Iska just hoped that all watermarkings being used by the owner of these pictures and events could be done not to the point that the viewer is distracted with the watermarks while viewing the pictures. At the same time, fan pages administrators should duly recognize the source of these pictures and events and other info to avoid misunderstanding. Now, the editorial of the Darrenyans news. Darren's public relation matter that his handlers should look into. If Darren and his handlers have planned for Darren to stay long in show business, then there should be a better way of communicating with his fans and supporters. Video release of messages by Darren is highly appreciated and very informative that in show business like in any other business matters, personalized communications are a necessity. Acknowledgement and messaging are two ways by which communications could be fostered. He have his Instagram in communicating, but more often it is just one way communication with nil chance of him answering back a single fans or supporters. Other Darren fans groups should be given due acknowledgement for their effort and support that are being showered to him. Who is responsible for this minor but important dealings with his fans and supporter? What is the official physical address of Darren so that actual letter and official communication could be sent? Who is responsible for all of this communication and public relations related matters for Darren? Hopefully, his handlers will be able to assign or designate someone who could be responsible in this matter. Darren has shown and proven himself as a professional artist, so it's up for his handlers to professionalize his public relation related matters also. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. This is all for today's news. Till our next edition, this is George Lucas bidding you farewell.